6 years ago, I lost my husband, Mark, to a hit and run. Our son, Leo, was only 3 at the time. To cope, I started a letter to daddy tradition. Every year on Mark's birthday, we'd write a note, seal it in a bottle, and toss it into the Chesapeake Bay. It was just a way to let the grief go, literally and figuratively. Last August, Leo, now 9, insisted on writing the note himself. He wouldn't let me see it. He just scribbled furiously, tucked it into an old cider bottle, and we watched it bob away into the sunset. 2 weeks later, I'm at a local hardware store picking up mulch when I see a guy in the checkout line holding that exact bottle. My heart skipped a beat. It was unmistakable. Leo had used neon green duct tape to seal the cork. I approached him, feeling like a total creep, and said, "I know this sounds crazy, but I think my son threw that bottle into the bay." The guy, whose name was David, looked like he'd seen a ghost. He took me to his truck and showed me the note. It didn't say, "I miss you, Daddy." It said, "Hi, my name is Leo. My mom is really sad and she works too hard. If you find this, please come take her on a date so she smiles again. She likes peppermint tea and old movies." David told me he'd found it while kayaking, and the reason he kept it was because he'd lost his wife to cancer a year prior. He was at the hardware store buying supplies to fix up his house because he'd finally decided it was time to move on, but he didn't know where to start. We grabbed coffee that afternoon. Not a date, just 2 people who knew what the empty side of the bed felt like. We talked for 4 hours. It wasn't just small talk. It was that deep, soul-level venting you can only do with someone who's been through the ringer. That was 3 years ago. This morning, David was helping Leo build a birdhouse in the garage. I watched them from the kitchen window, and for the first time in almost a decade, the heaviness in my chest was completely gone. As Leo ran inside to grab a hammer, he stopped, hugged my waist, and whispered, "I told you the bottle would work, Mom. Dad just sent us a different kind of help.